Hey guys! So since I have become the Trader Joe's mascot, I figured I would do a Trader Joe's haul with all of our, I guess our favorite stuff. There is a lot more vegan stuff, and also Trader Joe's does tend to put the little V for vegan on some of their stuff, but they have way more vegan stuff that doesn't have the V. I don't know why. I don't know if it's because those items have like sugar in it, non-organic sugar, and they consider that not vegan. So there is a lot of vegan stuff at Trader Joe's that does not have the V. Anyway, this is just some stuff that we really like. It's not all Trader Joe's brand. There is stuff like these slices that we get because it's the best deal on these. These are the Tofurkey slices that I've seen. But I think I'll start with the frozen stuff so then I can go put it in the freezer. So here we have some shelled edamame. This is the best price. This is going to be the theme of the video. This is the best price that we've seen for whatever item it is. So I love edamame. I don't eat it enough. Not only does it have a lot of protein, but it's also a vegetable essentially. It's also a green, so it has lots of vitamins and whatnot in it. It's just such a great food, and it's really, really tasty and so easy. If you get it frozen and already shelled like this, I literally just put it in a bowl. I don't even thaw it. I just put the frozen edamame in a bowl, put some salt and pepper. Sometimes I put some Miyokos on it, and just put it in the microwave for like, I don't know, a minute and a half, something like that. Next, some more just frozen vegetables. This is their Harvest Hodgepodge. I do not eat this because it has mushrooms in it. Oh, it also has baby corn. Next, broccoli florets. We actually haven't bought this before, but we've had their like other frozen broccoli and other stuff like in that hodgepodge that I just showed. Typically, like in our grocery store, the frozen broccoli florets, so not the cuts. So the cuts includes florets and then also like the stem part of the broccoli that's much tougher and just not, it's gross. I really, really don't like it. I'm very, very picky, and it makes me just like not eat broccoli because it's gross. But that is a lot cheaper. So like the Kroger brand broccoli cuts or whatever, it's a lot cheaper than this is cold. It's a lot cheaper than the broccoli florets. This is by far the cheapest that we found. This is actually cheaper than the Kroger broccoli cuts. This is a full pound for $1.49, I think it was. Again, the broccoli cuts at Kroger for 12 ounces is more expensive than that. And of course, it's way cheaper than the broccoli crowns that, if I buy fresh broccoli, I always get the broccoli crowns, which still has the stem that I'll eat, but I don't, I'd rather just have the florets. And that's always more expensive, even when it's on sale. Sometimes it's on sale for like $1.79 a pound. Again, this is still way better. Some more vegetable thingy. This is riced cauliflower. This is the second time that we've bought this. I really like this actually. We made a nice curry, vegetables and tofu and whatnot, and then put that over this, and it was really good. I like this over actual rice because like I've said before, rice is just it's not a super great food, and it's pretty high in calories for what it is, and it's just not something that I want to spend my calories on. Whereas I can have, this is 3/4 of a cup for only 20 calories, and it's vegetables, so I'm actually eating vegetables. This is cauliflower stir fry with green peas, red peppers, grilled corn, tamari, spring onions, sesame oil, and ginger. That sounds so good. Oh my god, I can smell it. Oh, I can smell the sesame. I haven't actually had this. This is the second time that we bought this, but my partner did eat it and really liked it. Okay, here's some fruit. This is just wild blueberries. Again, the best price that we found for wild blueberries. It's cold, it's cold, it's cold. Okay, the meatless meatballs, the Trader Joe's meatless meatballs. I've mentioned them numerous times. These are our favorite meatballs, vegan meatballs. They are super tasty. And then this, I think I've mentioned this before. This is their vegan tikka masala. It's got a fair amount of protein, 20 grams of protein per container, 430 calories. But all you're getting is fat basically because it's just coming from mostly coconut oil. So you're not getting a lot of good stuff like you would be if you're eating like peanut butter or nuts or something like that. And this is white rice too. So this is by no means like the healthiest thing, but it's nice when I just don't want to make anything and I want curry, but I don't want anything with vegetables. Like I just want like a protein and some rice. It's pretty good. And it's a little bit spicy. Like I would say just a little bit more than mild. Again, I don't know. I'm pretty sensitive when it comes to spicy stuff, I guess. It's probably only mildly spicy. Yeah, it doesn't say on here that it's spicy, so right. Okay, so the last frozen thing, Another thing that I've talked about numerous times, this is their vanilla soy ice cream. Their soy creamy, non-dairy frozen dessert. Don't get me wrong, I love the more expensive. The Nanamu is still my favorite. That mint chocolate chip is so good. I also just had the Haagen-Dazs non-dairy, the one that I did not try because we couldn't find it. We found it, the mocha one, the chocolate mocha one, whatever it's called. It's the best of the Haagen-Dazs. It is really, really good. I would say the Nanamu mint chocolate's my favorite, and then probably that Haagen-Dazs and the, what was it, the Ben & Jerry's, the coconut 7-layer, that one's really good too. Yeah, those are right up there. They're really, really tasty. But honestly, if I'm gonna buy ice cream, just in terms, if I'm taking the cost into account, this is amazing. This is an entire quart. This is 32 ounces, so 2 pints. $3.69. I think they raised the price. I swear it was like $3.29 or $3.49. But still, $3.69. The Nanamu is like $6.99 for 1 pint. It's ridiculous. And it's really good. The texture is really, really nice. It really is rather creamy for just a basic soy vanilla ice cream. Very vanilla-y. I love to just buy some chocolate chips. We can get them at bulk in our grocery stores. Just basic, dark, vegan chocolate chips and just put a few on it. It's delicious. Okay, so that's the frozen stuff. Now, I guess I'll go to, well, I'll start with this. Mentioned this recently, I think in the last What I Ate Today that I did. This is Trader Joe's Peanut Butter Protein Granola. Love this stuff. Really, really tasty. A fair amount of protein for a granola. 1 serving, 60 grams is 11 grams of protein. That's really not bad. And it's really tasty. This is not something that I just eat out of the bag because I would eat an entire bag in like a day. And it's not that cheap. It's like $3-something. And of course that would be a lot of calories, way too many calories. So what I do is I put just a serving in a little bowl with some soy milk and I just make it into like a little cereal. And this we actually haven't bought before. This is some baby spinach that we're going to use to like put on pizza and stuff. This was a really, really good price. This is an entire 12 ounces of spinach. It's just spinach. There's not much else to say about it other than it was a good price. Taking way too long on this. I just love food. Okay, so this is their marinara, tomato basil marinara. It's a marinara. It's tasty. It's fine. I don't know. I've never had a marinara that I was like, that's disgusting. I mean, I guess if it had a lot of mushroom in it or something, I probably wouldn't like it, but just a basic marinara. This is fine, and it is a really good price. Hemp seeds, again, very good price. Way, way, way cheaper than the main Hemp Hearts brand that you always see that they have in stores. They have the orange bag and the green bag. 1 bag is non-organic, 1 bag is organic, and they're always like 8 something a bag. This is like 5 something a bag. This we've had a couple times now. They're organic high fiber O's. They definitely taste like they're full of fiber. This is not really, I mean, it is an alternative to like Cheerios, but it doesn't taste like Cheerios. They are very, very crunchy and dense and tough. It's more like a bran cereal almost. Very obviously full of fiber, right, when you eat it. But I do like that it is actually fortified with stuff. Most of these kind of cereals and the more natural cereals, not only do they still have tons of sugar, but they're also like not fortified with anything, no zinc or B vitamins, which is super lame. It does have some sugar in it, 9 grams of sugar in 180 calories. Not the worst, but not the best either. But it also has 6 grams of protein per serving. That's pretty good for a cereal. But again, like you taste it, right? It's not like, oh, this tastes just like Cheerios, but it has so much more protein and so much more fiber. It's like, no, it tastes like healthy Cheerios. But I like it. It's pretty good with soy milk. I guess I'll go to the cashew butter. This is still insanely expensive because it's cashew butter, but it's really good. I like to use it sometimes in oatmeal instead of peanut butter. I made, oh my god, this really yummy oatmeal with cashew butter. Just my typical oatmeal, but instead of peanut butter, I use cashew butter, and I also use some sliced strawberries with banana. Oh my god. It's really, really, really good, but it is so crazy expensive. And baby does like it too. We like to give baby a little bit more variety instead of just giving, peanut butter and sunflower butter all the time. This is a good alternative. Man, I wish it were cheaper. Another thing I've talked about a lot, their high protein tofu super firm. This really is super, super, super firm. Way more firm than the extra firm tofu that you would buy. And it's so great because we don't have to press it at all. Literally just take it out of the package, cut it up, put it in a pan with oil, salt and pepper, whatever you want to do, fry it up, whatever. And you can just go ahead and use it, and it'll be nice and firm, and it won't be soggy, it won't be full of water. You don't have to spend hours, pressing the water out. It's definitely more expensive. Like, you pay for that convenience, right? I already mentioned these. This is the best price that we find these is at Trader Joe's. I think $2.49. Usually at Kroger, they're like $3. So it's not a huge savings, but every little bit adds up. Oh, I almost missed it. The Miyoko's. We don't have the new packaging yet on the Miyoko's butter, but I showed the packaging in the review that I did for her 2 little cheese wheels. I just love it so much. I can't wait to see the packaging for this, the updated packaging. I've talked about this so many times. I don't even know how many videos, but it's really delicious, and this is by far the best price that we have seen for this stuff. I think $4.99. Normally we would see it for like $7, $8. Smart Dogs, again, good price for these. Thai green curry simmer sauce. This is the second time that we bought this. It's a typical green curry sauce, with the typical ingredients in it, but it's a lot cheaper than what you would find in a grocery store. Walnuts, again, if you have a Trader Joe's, definitely check out the nut section. They have typically really good prices on just their bulk nuts, including their walnuts. And finally, I think I mentioned these recently. They're weird lentil potato curls. These are called crunchy curls, a tasty lentil and potato snack. They're just weird. They're not super salty. Like, you taste them and it's like, yeah, that tastes like lentil. That should not be good, but it is. And the texture is really nice, and the shape, they're these fun little curls. I don't know, I just love them. Our kid really loves them. We break them up into smaller pieces so that they can eat them. But yeah, they're just a fun little food. And I think that's it. So that's most of the stuff that we buy at Trader Joe's. We usually don't buy it all at once like this. Yeah, I figured this would be a kind of interesting video. If you do have a Trader Joe's, or you're just getting a Trader Joe's, they are expanding quite a bit right now. Yeah, so you have some idea of what is available there. Again, there's a lot more vegan stuff. They have this vegan frozen jackfruit curry type thing. I haven't tried that yet. I'm not very interested in it because it doesn't have a whole lot of protein, so it's not really something I would eat as a meal that I think would be very satisfying, but I've heard that it's really, really tasty. So they also have their own brand of like non-dairy milks, almond milk. I think they have soy milk too, coconut milk. They have a couple coconut yogurts. Oh, they also have a non-dairy cheese. They have some mozzarella shreds that aren't bad. They're actually like starch-based, so they're not full of saturated fat, which is kind of cool. And I mean, yeah, they're not the tastiest thing, but they're not the worst thing. Ringing endorsement. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed this. Comments and questions down below. I said I was going to stop saying that. If you want to subscribe, that's cool. And if you want to support the channel, you can do so at patreon.com/unnaturalvegan. Thanks again, and I will have a new video very soon. Oh, this is a terrible idea. Oh God, my back.